Hardik, one thing I mean, this is a counter history kind of question. We don't know yet, but if MS is not part of the T20 World Cup squad, we don't know yet, but then you have to play the role of a finisher. How tough is that? Have you mentally thought about it? Because you will perhaps be the senior partner, finishing off games for India, winning games for India.
I will never be able to fill MS's shoes, so I don't even think that way. I know I have different capability I can do, and I'm quite excited for the challenge, to be honest. It would be fantastic if I always think, as I said, I don't have anything to lose, and I always have to gain things from here, and whatever I do, it will be always for the team, and I'm quite confident that I will be making sure the team does not go on dry. They always have a guy to hold them, and I will be there, down there waiting.
I like this attitude. I absolutely like this attitude. But you're batting. Now coming to the more cricketing aspects, you have improved. I mean, if you see the way the power hit comes now, what is the kind of effort that you've put in or practice that you've put in? Because now you can clear boundaries at will. I mean, if I see the last couple of years, that is one significant difference that I see as an analyst in your batting.
I actually started learning one thing which I learned in quite early from Rahul Dravid. That's how I've started improving, and I think that's the process which I started hitting balls out of, because I started picking the balls, right balls. Someone in a meeting, someone said, I'm going to play my natural game. And Rahul Dravid was very angry, saying that, angry as in he didn't agree. He said there is nothing called natural game. It's all, if you want to be a smart cricketer, you have to be someone who plays according to situation, someone who plays if 50 for 5, and if you go and try to hit 6 and get out and say I was playing natural game, you are foolish. But at the same time, if you grind and then play, then that's something which is your natural game. So there is nothing called natural, it's all situation-based cricket, which I learned and which I kept in my mind. And then MS told me once that if you want to get rid of the pressure from your own performance, stop looking at the scoreboard, at least your side. See the team part, see if you put team on the front, you will never feel the pressure. And to be honest, till now I've gone to so many times in tough situations. I've never felt that pressure which I used to feel before.
You've batted with MS. In fact, that was another question. For example, again in that conversation, he was like, I was calibrating for myself, I was calibrating for Jaddu, because he was with me. Why is he, the great that we call him to be, right? You've batted together, you won India games together. Can you tell me, give me a sense of his mind?
He actually thinks from like if we have 15 overs left, he actually thinks of that last 2 overs also, that how much he wants to get in last 2 overs. So his 13 overs are connected to last 2 overs, where he's going to plan those last 2 overs that he wants 20 runs or 25 runs from. So he'll make sure in 13 overs he gets that much run, that in the last 2 overs he only gets the amount which the number which he has targeted. And in many ways, he knows exactly this bowler I have to target, this bowler I have to make sure I can't here. If I try to hit him, I'll get out. He won't try that bowler. And more than 90% of times he has done it. He has always used, he has done it. And that's what we keep learning from him. Learning parts which I felt that, if you have the heart to learn, there is no stoppage.